ZM's Season of the Stars.
I will never forget that. It's one of the best meals of my life.
That is hilarious. So Waiheke was the food, the wine,
The people. Yeah, the
yeah.
culture there is just beautiful, and you have so much. It's such a rich culture, and I think, yeah, there's such a care and a loveliness over there that I love.
I must ask you, because you have the most beautiful southern accent, but did any obnoxious person you met along the way say to you, you're really going to have to get rid of that accent if you want to play, Californian girls? Did that ever happen?
Of course. I mean, I'm trained to, you have to be able to lose it, but thank you for saying what you said. I mean, I prefer yours to mine, but it's, at the end of the day, it's what does the job require, and Charlotte gets to be Southern, which is really fun for me because I don't have to think too much.
Exactly. And the character that you play, I mean, you're in love it's like, why are these people in love? They have so many things that would, in real life, maybe make you not in love. Do you think love is like that? Do you think sometimes there's no reason or rhyme to it?
Well, I can say, I think the thing that's so interesting about exploring this relationship on Private Practice between Cooper and Charlotte is the notion of being gotten, and I think that's the real root of it. I think you see people in relationships all the time that are dysfunctional, that are just a disaster, and you're like, why are you with that person?
Yeah.
Like, seriously, I don't even think couples therapy will help you. But there's something about being gotten and being seen, and I think at the end of the day, most of us, when you really strip us down to our bare minimum, we just want to feel heard and loved. And I think even if you're sort of a pain in the tail feather like Charlotte is, she just wants to be loved at the root of it. She just gets in her own way. Night and day she gets in her own way. So that's not, good for communication skills, but I think he gets her. And I think something about that dynamic just allows them to be who they are with each other.
You know what, though, I read, I think, and I hope it's true, because you can't believe everything you read, that you met your husband on the set of The Grudge.
I did meet him, but we were not involved for, ages after that.
Because your kids are going to say, how did you meet? Well, we were in this really scary movie.
And we died. Isn't that great? Both of us got to die. Yeah, no, we met in Japan, and that part of the love story there, I mean, the bizarre nature of this job. I tell you, we met in Japan, and I never would have seen this coming, being from Georgia and him from Minnesota. And then, we're wedding planning a month out in New Zealand just to make sure I've got everything set. And then I get 10 days with him in the most beautiful countryside. So, I mean, it's charm life.
Once you decided, though, like once you guys made that connection and you knew, okay, this is it, did it take very little time between, whoa, I love you, and whoa, we're going to get married and have babies and stuff?
Well, I think for me, I never thought I'd do any of that stuff. I just sort of thought I'd go the Ava Gardner route and sort of just end up sipping mint juleps somewhere or something silly like that, because she's a Southern girl. But I didn't think I thought this lifestyle was just far too complicated to try to involve yourself with someone and really settle down. And he just ruined my plan, because he was everything I could want in a partner, and that's what he ultimately is. He's a true partner in every sense, and because he's such a great artistic soul, he understands all of the rigmarole that we go through when we work, and that's the one thing I never knew I could have. Yeah. And I do have it, so yeah.
I believe that we have a Kiwi connection on lots of levels, yeah?
We do have a Kiwi connection. One of my hairstylists has been from there that I adored, Diane Jane. I've been over there to visit because my husband was filming there, and I spent time over there and fell in love with it, and now I think we would happily retire on Waiheke Island. That's the goal.
What is it about Waiheke more than anything else?
I think the food, the lovely culture of people that were there, that land, and we were there at a time when it was pretty empty. There were not many people there, so we felt like we literally had the run of the place, from hiking on the trails to being the only people in the entire resort that we stayed in. Wow. We were spoiled. It was gorgeous. I mean, and I can't think of more majestic land that I've seen firsthand.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
ZM's Season of the Stars.